Hello class. Today our topic of discussion is Lagrange's mean value theorem. We have already done Rolle's theorem, okay? Now Lagrange's mean value theorem states that if a function f is continuous in closed interval AB, okay, the first point. Second, is derivable in open interval AB, then there exists at least one real number C in open interval AB such that f dash C is equal to fb minus fa by b minus a. This looks familiar to Rolle's theorem. Actually, Rolle's theorem is a special case of Lagrange's mean value theorem when fb equals to fa. In this case, this transforms to f dash C equals to 0, which is our Rolle's theorem. Okay, so what does it actually mean? Okay, we'll look at the geometrical interpretation of this Lagrange's mean value theorem. Now let us see the geometrical interpretation of Lagrange's mean value theorem. Now I've taken a curve, a function fx. Look at the curve. It is continuous in closed interval AB, which means there is no point of discontinuity. Second, it is derivable in open interval AB, which means at each point between AB, we can draw a tangent. Now look carefully. I've taken 2 points, A and B on the x-axis, which means the corresponding y value will be FA and FB. Now if I join AB, so what will be the slope of AB? The slope of chord AB, this is your chord, will be change in y coordinate by change in x coordinate. That is the slope of AB, and according to the Lagrange's theorem, f dash C, there exists one real number C such that f dash C is equal to this, which means on the curve there will be one point, suppose C comma FC, such that when you draw a tangent at this point, it will be parallel to the chord AB. This will be parallel to the chord AB, and that is the geometrical interpretation, that at this point, take it as suppose P. At this point P, the tangent, if you draw, it will be parallel to the chord AB. Now we'll look at some sums from Lagrange's mean value theorem. Now look at this sum, verify Lagrange's mean value theorem and find the value of C. Fx is given as 3x square minus 5x plus 1 and in the closed interval 2, 5. First thing, Fx is a polynomial, which means Fx is continuous in closed interval 2, 5, no doubt in that. And clearly you can see Fx is derivable in open interval 2, 5. Now the first two conditions are satisfied, which means there exists at least one real number C. There exists at least one real number C such that f dash C equals to fb minus fa by b minus a. Isn't it? Now we'll calculate, first find f dash x. F dash x will be what? 6x minus 5, which means f dash C will be 6c minus 5. Now find f of b. F of b means f of 5. F of 5 is what? 3 into 5 square minus 5 multiplied by 5 plus 1. That becomes 75 minus, this is 51. Find f of 2. F of 2 is 3 square minus 5 into 3 plus 1. That's 9 3s are 27. Yeah, sorry, this is 2. This is 2. So that's 4 3s are 12. 12 plus 1 13. This is 3. Now f dash c, which means 6c minus 5 will be fb minus fa by b minus a, which means 6c minus 5 equals to 48 by 3, which means 6c minus 5 equals to 16, which means 6c equals to 16 plus 5 is 21, which means c equals to 7 by 2. So the value of c is 7 by 2. Now we look at some sums from M.L. Agarwal. Okay. Now look at this sum. This is from exercise 5.15 M.L. Agarwal. Sum number 3, part 3. fx is sin x minus sin 2x and the interval is 0, pi. They have told us to verify Lagrange's mean value theorem and to find the value of c. First thing, we know sine function is continuous between 0 and pi, which means fx is continuous in closed interval 0, pi. We don't have to prove this, okay? Clearly it is derivable also. fx is derivable in open interval 0, pi, which means if these two conditions are satisfied, there exists at least one real number c such that f dash c equals to fb minus fa by b minus a. Now find f dash x first. F dash x will be what? Cos x minus 2 cos 2x, which means your f dash c will be cos c minus 2 cos 2c. Now we'll find f of b, that is f of pi. F of pi is what? Sin pi minus sin 2 pi, which is 0. F of a will find f of 0. This is sin 0 minus sin 2 into 0 is 0. That's 0 only. Now there exists a point c such that f dash c, which means we can say cos c minus 2 cos 2c is equal to fb minus fa by b minus a, which means cos c minus 2 cos 2c. See, this came similar to Rolle's theorem, you know, where fb minus fa, fb and fa are same. Okay, we'll get this as 0. Now we'll simplify this. How to simplify this? This is cos c minus 2 cos 2c. We can write 2 cos square c minus 1 equals to 0, which means this becomes cos c minus 4 cos square c plus 2 equals to 0, which means this we can write as 4 cos square c minus cos c minus 2 equals to 0. Now this is our quadratic equation. So cos c will be minus b plus minus root over b square, that's minus 1 square is 1, minus 4ac, which means 4 into minus 2 by 2a. Achha, this I can directly write as 4 4 is 16, 32. So plus 32. So I can write plus 32, which means this becomes 1 plus minus root 33 by 8, which means c is what? Cos inverse 1 plus minus root 33 by 8, and that's my answer. So value of c is cos inverse bracket 1 plus minus root 33 by 8. Now we look at some other sums. Now look at this sum. They said that show that fx x square minus 6x plus 1 on 1, 3 satisfies Lagrange's mean value theorem. Also find the coordinate of the point at which the tangent to the curve represented by the above function is parallel to the chord joining A and B, which means first of all we'll verify Lagrange's mean value theorem. Second thing, we'll find the real number C. Corresponding to C, we'll find the coordinate. Simple. First C. It's a polynomial. Fx is a polynomial, which means fx is continuous in close interval 1 comma 3, continuous in close interval 1 comma 3. Now see, clearly we can say it's derivable also. Clearly fx is derivable in open interval 1 comma 3. Then there exists a point C, a real number C, such that f dash C equals to fb minus fa by b minus a. So we'll find, first solve f dash x. F dash x will be 2x minus 6, which means f dash C will be 2c minus 6. Now we'll find fa. Fa means f of 1. So we'll put 1 over here. So 1 square minus 6 into 1 plus 1, that's minus 4. We'll find f of 3. F of 3 is what? 3 square minus 6 into 3 plus 1, that means minus 8 it will come. Okay, now we know. So f dash C, which means 2c minus 6, is equal to fb minus fa, minus of minus, so it will be plus this, by b minus a. So which means 2c minus 6 equals to minus 4 by 2. So 2c minus 6 equals to minus 2, 2c equals to 4, c equals to 2. So we got C, which lies between A and B, which is 1 and 3 in this case. Now corresponding to C, which is nothing but x coordinate, we'll find y coordinate. How to find? Just substitute the value of C over here, you will get the value of y. So y will be 2 square minus 6, 2 plus 1, that's 4 minus 12 plus 1, that's 5 minus 12 is minus 7. Hence the point P, where on the curve if you draw a tangent, it will be parallel to the chord AB. This is done. Now we look at the next sum. Now look at sum number 5 part 2, which says that use Lagrange's mean value theorem to determine a point P on the curve y equals to root x minus 2 defined in the interval 2 comma 3 where the tangent is parallel to the chord. Which means first of all we'll verify Lagrange's mean value theorem. We'll find the point, we'll find the real number C. Corresponding to C, we'll find the point P, where if you draw the tangent, it will be parallel to the chord. Step by step, Lagrange's mean value theorem. First of all, clearly you can see, clearly for all x belongs to 2 comma 3, I think fx equals to root x minus 2 is continuous. You put any value from 2 to 3, including 2 and 3, you will get some defined value, which means it is continuous. Differentiable or not? Let's differentiate this first. So f dash y will be 1 by 2 root x minus 2 if you differentiate it. Now clearly if you see, this is differentiable at any point in open interval 2 comma 3. So derivable in open interval 2 comma 3. So these 2 points are satisfied, which means there exists a point, a real number rather, C, such that f dash C equals to fb minus fa by b minus a. Now find f of a is what? We'll put 2, so it will be 2 minus 2, that's 0. F of 3 is root over of 3 minus 2, that's 1. And f dash x we have already got, this will be x. F dash x we have already got, so f dash c will be what? This will be 1 by 2 root x, c minus 2, isn't it? Which means this will be equal to fb, this is fb, minus fa by b minus a, which means 1 by 2 root c minus 2 is equal to 1 by 1, that's 1, which means squaring both sides, so 1 by 4 c minus 2 equals to 1, which means 4 c minus 2 equals to 1, which means c minus 2 equals to 1 by 4, which means c equals to 2 plus 1 by 4, that's 9 by 4. Now corresponding to this point, real number c, we'll find the point P. How? This is the x coordinate. How to get the y coordinate? Put it over here. So y will be what? Root over of 9 by 4 minus 2. That's root over of, that's 1 by 4. That's 1 by 2. So your point P on the curve, where if you draw a tangent, it will be parallel to the chord AB, is 9 by 4 comma 1 by 2. Is it clear? Now that was Lagrange's mean value theorem.